pride. The two fastest yachts in America's Cup history take sailing where it has never been.
Well, I think my emotions started when it looked like we were going to start a race in 3.5 knots of breeze. We had to make the call to get much stuff off the boat as possible, so we had to sail as light as possible, thinking we were going to sail in very, very light breeze. And we sailed with the minimum crew.
We tried to keep the boats apart by having the, a bottom pin set, but it wasn't actually set up that well today, so the boats came together straight away.
I'm not sure Alinghi are going to be able to cross in front of them. Look at the power on that BMW Oracle boat. They have got the pedal down, and I think Alinghi are going to have to tack here. Wow, first contact, and that's a major problem.
We were able to obviously get a piece of them in the entry, something we've been thinking about for quite some time.
Protest flag on Oracle, that's all I can see. Oh, well, we've been waiting long enough for this, and then drama within the first minute.
And it's started to set up to look like we might be able to get a penalty on them.
Blue flag, it's a penalty against Alinghi, can you believe it?
Got the penalty, good on you, Jimmy.
Obviously that left us pretty close to them.
BMW Oracle look to be stalled at the moment as we're coming down to the final 10 seconds.
We're in a pretty controlling position there, but as time went on, we kind of got ourselves stuck in irons.
Out of the start sequence, BMW Oracle still has to cross the line stall.
They are over the line, and they are still not getting back.
We had a little bit of trouble. I think we had a winch problem then. We couldn't sheet on to get back behind the line. And the guys did a great job recovering from the winch problem, and they got back across the line and clawed their way back.
We have a new leader in this race, and it's USA BMW Oracle.
What do you want? What do you want me to say, mate? They sailed from behind us in front of us. Did you see what happened? Oh, okay. Well, then you can work it out.
Mark 1, Race 1, America's Cup 33, and it's BMW Oracle leading Alinghi.
I think that today was, they certainly showed how fast that they can get their boat going,
Mark 1, Race 1, Defender Alinghi around the top mark at 3 minutes 21 astern of BMW Oracle.
They couldn't have come off the line in a worse position, and they wound up in a very strong position.
The wing seems to be quite a weapon.
And now the signal. The BMW Oracle has beaten Alinghi by over 3,500 metres.
The race was fair, so whoever's going to win on the water, as far as we're concerned, is going to be the winner.
We're focused on just one thing, and that's the race on Sunday.
I think in a long racetrack like this, it's it's never over till it's over.
One more race, and Alinghi have to fight with all they've got.
When you're sitting right in front of them and they sail up and around you, that's speed.
The scorecard reads 1-0, and as BMW Oracle prepare for race 2, there's definitely a party atmosphere in town. One more win and this team secure their dream of lifting the America's Cup. But today, the team must sail a triangular course, and with light winds forecast, this regatta is far from over. On the other side of the port, a rather more sombre Alinghi prepare their cat for racing. This team is feeling the pressure, but determined to give it all in today's race.
We're ready to go and see what we can do, see if we can do a better job than we did on the first race.
Five minutes on the countdown to the start. Race 2, America's Cup 33, out of Valencia, Spain.
Well, PJ,
I can tell you the first thing that's happened is that Alinghi are very late for the entry. They have not yet entered. Alinghi are late for the entry. The clock is still running at 30 seconds. Alinghi attacking by the race committee boat, and they still haven't entered. So this is giving a doozy to the American team, because they have entered, crossed into the starting box. Remember, we have 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go of pre-start action, and it is only now that Alinghi have entered. That is a big mistake from Alinghi, frankly, no question about it. And BMW Oracle deep in the box. Alinghi now just crossing the line, and I just wonder whether there's a penalty on Alinghi. I think Alinghi may well have been given a penalty for being in the pre-start zone before within the 5-minute gun, and they were not outside the zone. And I think I can see an orange light on board the umpire boat following Alinghi. So I can confirm that Alinghi have a penalty. Yes, Alinghi have a penalty. Yep. Yeah, yellow penalty. So I'm afraid bad news for Alinghi. That's a penalty already in the pre-start.
Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
Media, Alinghi, the yellow boat was penalised for an early entry, well, not being outside her assigned, not early entry, but not being outside her assigned end of the line at the start warning, preparatory signal, either.
Okay.
Well,
Thank you.
so for the second race in succession, we have Alinghi carrying a penalty in the start sequence. Goodness gracious. Not out of the area they should have been, and they've paid the price for another penalty. As we're coming up to 2 minutes, dear oh dear, Cameron Lewis, talk about Alinghi trying to make it hard for themselves.
PJ, I don't understand what happened there. Andy, did you see what happened on the water with Alinghi's positioning before the entry?
Yes, absolutely. Alinghi made a big mistake. They were not out. So the idea of match racing is you've got to be at your assigned ends, a bit like the corners in a boxing match. BMW Oracle have to be outside the port side. Alinghi have to be outside the starboard side. And Alinghi were not outside the starboard line. And as a result, they were inside the pre-start box as the 5-minute gun went. They then had to clear themselves around the race committee boat and enter correctly, and that is why they caught the penalty. And at 1 minute 24 seconds to go, what's happening here is that BMW Oracle are pushing Alinghi down the start line. The two are going to get closer and closer. I think BMW are about probably a minute from the start line. Alinghi are about 45 seconds from the line with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. So it's BMW Oracle who are pushing Alinghi, and Alinghi are definitely early. This is bad news for Alinghi.
Yeah, Andy, looks like the USA's got them in the crosshairs again. They look a little nervous on Alinghi. They're getting pushed. What's happening?
Yeah, no question. Alinghi are now slow. BMW Oracle are fast to leeward of them, looking like they're going to go for the hook. I wonder if Alinghi want to win the right-hand side, but Alinghi are slow. BMW Oracle are fast. 35 seconds to go, PJ. Alinghi attacking. Alinghi attacking, but they're very, very slow indeed.
BMW Oracle to the left, going around behind Alinghi. Coming down to 15 seconds. It's been a 6-hour wait, but race 2, America's Cup 33 is on. Can Alinghi win and keep the regatta alive? Can BMW Oracle win the America's Cup if they win this race?
1-0.
Those and other questions soon to be answered, but BMW Oracle is off and racing. Incredibly, Alinghi have copped a penalty in the start sequence for the second success.